Hey everybody, this is Darren DeWitt Henson.
And I'm Tari Henson.
And you're watching and listening to the In the Groove podcast. And today is a fun episode. And the reason I say that, it's dealing with health and fitness, specifically massages. And we all love massages. I know I do. Do you love massages?
I do. I like receiving them as well as giving them. So
there you go. So today we have, well, you never told me that.
I know. Okay, so he gives like a really deep tissue massage, and sometimes it's too but every once in a while it's like absolutely perfect. But I'm not so much like, if I don't need it, then I don't want it. But I really I give him massage,
every day.
I give him massage. I enjoy it, and it's actually a workout. So
it's so amazing. One of the things that we were talking about was George Burns says that, when he was living, clearly, right? He said that one of the things he attributed to his long life was massages.
Getting massages every day.
So I think that kind of resonated with me. And I just...
Seems like you love giving massages every day.
I felt that.
You're perfect for me.
And I just took it on. I was like, perfect. But today in the studio, we have Pia and Jaquez from Green Socks Mobile Massages, and we're going to be talking to them about the importance of massages. We're going to be talking about why they chose to be masseuses and everything that goes along with their business. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
And you guys heard that right. It's mobile massage, and I was just saying, I think that this is an amazing idea for a mobile business.
Jaquez, one of the things I want to start off with, right? Seriously. Okay, what is Green Socks? What does that represent? Where did that come from? Talk to me.
Well, my last name just so happens to be green. And my favorite color is green. Not to mention, just thinking of green, you think of life with plants. If you're familiar with chakras, heart chakra is green. And just green is an amazing color.
I agree. Beautiful color.
Agreed. I like that.
But Green Socks, I always wear green, and I actually purchased a nice quantity of green socks from Walmart. And a friend of mine was like, "You need a name for your business. Like, I love your foot massage. Like, so what you think of Green Socks?"
Oh, you do feet massages as well.
I specialize in foot massage.
Okay.
Like reflexology, all of that?
Well, I have no history or knowledge of reflexology, but I've been told I give quite the foot massage.
Now, probably know it and don't know you know it.
Yeah. Now let me ask you something, because now that you said that, I gotta ask these questions, because we gonna go the gamut. This could be. It's not sensual massages, although massages could be sensual, but.
No,
she said no.
It is,
he has yet to answer.
It is a,
because we keep it real on this show, just so y'all know.
It is a massage. It is Swedish. Your mother, your spouse could supervise. There's no extra.
So it's not like those massages that we see on the internet where the dude got the girl going over.
That's rubbing.
And
that's called rubbing.
All right, I was gonna say
that's foreplay.
Yeah, that's foreplay.
No rubbing down. It is a massage.
What do y'all? Let me ask you before we get into your business. What do you think about that? Because as a man, when I watch it, first of all, my wife wouldn't even want it, but I let her tell you, but she would never want to go to anything like that, right? Because that they're like basically having sex without the penetration.
Yeah, it's crossing a boundary for sure.
And we don't even know if there's penetration, because they only show us what they show us, right?
I personally feel to each his own. If it's working for you, keep that.
Got you.
But for me and my massage, there's no extracurricular.
Got you.
It's just a massage.
Got you.
Like I said, your spouse could supervise and also get a massage following.
This is a real business. This is about pain relief.
100%.
This is about creating wellness and health within people.
Correct.
All right, so everybody, Green Socks Mobile Massage is not a funny business.
No funny
masseuse
business.
company. This is a real massage. I mean, because a lot of times people, and let's keep it real, they're going to these Asian places and they're getting happy endings. We don't do that.
No,
we don't do that.
Business.
This is a health benefit to massages.
This is PG-13.
I get all the phone calls because I'm attractive, and I get phone
Say it
calls
again.
like,
She showed
I
it.
love
Go ahead,
that.
one more time.
Pia, say that
Look into the
again.
camera. Say that again.
Look directly into the camera and say that
Yes,
again.
ma'am.
I
Say
get
it.
all the crazy phone calls because I'm attractive. I get the phone calls from the men and women. I get the phone calls at me.
I
used
bet
to
you
do-
hear all kind of craziness.
We're 24 hours, 7 days
Yeah,
a week,
that too.
right? For example, I get the phone calls or I get the text messages. Hey, can I get a massage? And I say, sure. And I say, okay, send me your address, send me a gas deposit, and I'm on my way. Before, as I'm getting dressed or whatever I'm doing, I'm on my way. All of a sudden, I get a face picture. Once they send me a face picture, for me, I automatically know what they want. And I say, you sent me a picture. He said, well, I want to show you what I look like. I said,
Why?
sir, why?
Yeah, your face is going to be down.
I'm giving you a professional massage. And he'll say, so you don't offer XYZ? I said, sorry, you have the wrong business.
Wow.
You have the wrong one.
Okay, so we're so happy to have you on this show now because you have over 4 million ears listening and watching this right now. And so one of the things that we want to assist our people with, right, is letting them know that we have businesses and infrastructures that are business and we want to be respected as such.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We're taking care of our families. We're living our personal legends, living out our dreams, chasing our dreams, following our dreams, right? Building our legacies through business. And our businesses need to be respected as a business.
Correct. But can I go back? You asked a question about massaging. Is it sensual? I'm going to be honest with you. I am a female. So for me, I'm a little overprotective. I'm a little anal about my massages because they can be
No pun intended. Okay.
I didn't want to be the first one to say it.
No pun intended. They are, for me, massaging, for me, if you're not careful, can be extremely sensual. So for me, I'm very, I don't know, particular. I make sure you're covered. I make sure if you are new at a massage, I tell you I walk step by step. If I touch you in any type of way that you feel uncomfortable, please let me know and I will address myself accordingly. So I make sure I lay out all the fundamentals so you don't think that is something, or I might be massaging, you might think like, oh, this woman might be feeling me. No, I just want to make sure they understand you're a customer.
Which is good for someone who maybe has never had that experience of a massage.
Correct.
Yeah, I think that's very respectful.
Some are really nervous.
Look, I got to keep it real. Years ago, now I've been getting massages for a very long time. But when I first, no, it's a true story. When I first got a massage, I got a hard on because I hadn't been touched by.
Well, that's natural.
Yeah.
Because if
She said,
if it
"Hold
feels
up."
good, if it feels good,
Your body responds.
may be around.
Yeah, I mean that just
From
naturally
women
happened when I
and
first.
males, and so it's natural to be aroused. But once she realized this is what this is not that.
Yeah, exactly.
Me as a therapist, I understand that you may get excited.
That's right. So,
but this is all I'm here to do is a massage.
Yes, but for me, what happened was it just for me what happened was, and I'll tell you, like my back is just really strong. I carry a lot of my stress in my
and he works
shoulders,
out too with weights.
Right? And so, but when I was younger, I was fine from head to toe back. When they turn me over, there's a position for a man. And they don't do this. Yeah, they don't do this so much anymore at massages. And please tell me about your company because we want to hear. But once they started pushing the blood from my stomach, like from the top of my stomach to my lower abs, that's when that happened. And what I realized was they were actually assisting the blood flow to move on, and it happened to move there. And I remember the lady going, I'll come back in a second, because I was embarrassed, but
I've never had that happen on the massage. They do your
well,
stomach?
you don't have a penis either.
Right. No, I'm saying I've never had anybody massage my stomach. I don't have a penis.
A woman still can do the same thing. We don't get an erection, But we do get excited and we do.
Right. But now they do it and it doesn't happen because I'm going for the massage. Again,
Right.
this was when I was like maybe 19 years old. And for me, I was just excited
Yeah.
about having anybody touch me at 19.
Right. And I
Right?
think, but there's certain areas where I will stop at. When I do my massage, for a man, I stop right here on the chest.
Mm-hmm.
I will massage this part. Now, as far as in the other part, I'm a little, because it's like crossing the line. There's certain areas that I won't touch because I know. Now, like you're saying, a hard on, I've had customers where I am up there by their head and I am massaging them on their chest or rubbing their chest. Now, I'm not going to say rubbing, massaging their chest. They might have done something and I would jump back like, whoa,
Right.
I don't.
Yeah,
offer that.
you
It's
have to be very, very
uncomfortable.
careful.
Right.
You're masseuses. You're not
Right.
there for any sexual pleasures.
And
but
you're petite. You're a small woman.
And the gentleman was like, "You are can't help that you're beautiful. Your touch is something about your touch." And so now I'd be like, "Lord, please take whatever it is. If it's anything that's inside of me, I might have been excited about something with my significant other. Don't let it carry on over to my."
That's interesting too. Checking
customer.
your own energy
Yeah.
at the door.
before you go in.
Before you go in, right.
Well, let me ask you this, Jaquez. So you started this again. This is, to me, being a masseuse is holistic because you're bringing awareness to people's body. You're releasing tension. You're releasing pain. You're assisting in releasing stress. Right.
Correct.
Person gets to relax and not think about their issues and their problems. And your body, your physical energy that you have that you're distributing, okay, into someone else's body, because that's what it is. I've gotten massaged by people and was worse when I got off the table because
Correct.
their energy wasn't right.
Correct.
That's why I don't let everybody
Everyone
touch me.
you. Yes.
So I've literally been nodded. So let me ask you, Jaquez. So you said that your specialty is feet. Now, the great thing about that is all the pressure points are in the feet that deal with the rest of the body.
Correct.
So how did you know? And earlier off air, we were talking about your mom. And I know this very well because this was similar to my brother growing up, who used to massage my mom because my mom used to like work on her feet 15 hours a day, 16 hours a day, and her feet hurt and her back started hurting. And so my older brother would massage my mom's feet. You talked about massaging your mom. So give me a little bit of that backstory.
Well, as a kid, my mother did work multiple jobs on her feet all day. And so to come home after being on your feet all day, a foot massage is amazing. And so with just being able to bring that relief to my mother really got me into doing that. And
You found that you were healing your mom, weren't you?
and just releasing just so much just built up pressure
Stress.
and tension and just and then not to mention growing up, going to the army and the boots in the military are not the most comfortable. And so I could relate to my feet being sore.
Yeah.
And so the two together, it just made sense.
And so was it an awareness that you had that you sought that healing your mom? Because it is healing what you do.
It's,
And then you being in the army, of course, now.
and so I could relate
Yeah.
to the not only knowing the release I've given my mother, but
something that you
having it
needed for
myself.
yourself. Yeah.
And so that in itself, like everyone not only deserves a massage, but your feet are so important. But no one pays attention to your feet until they hurt. So women in these cute shoes that are not the most comfortable.
Hold up now.
I was gonna say.
And a lot,
Your feet be hurting too. Y'all
and a lot of times that happen. I find that women, because of style, they like to look a certain way, or they'll wear shoes that are too small or not comfortable, and it actually, some women, it destroys their feet.
Yeah.
And then they start having problems in other parts of their body.
But because it can mess up the way that you walk.
It can.
You know, when your hips get unaligned and your knees, like you don't really realize it when in the moment, but that happens. And your spine, I mean, it happened to me where one of my legs was maybe a quarter inch shorter than the other. And I had no idea until I went to a chiropractor, and it was a problem with my shoulder, and it the amount of pain that you don't even realize that you're in when you get it fixed, you're like, wow, I'm never going back there.
So you don't wear any more heels, or you?
Oh, no, I wear heels. I'm selective. They taught me some exercises to do to help release tension in my hips because I care for whatever reason. I don't know if it's women stressing my hips.
Okay.
So let me ask you this, because this is a major concern, especially in today's society. And the word that I want to bring up is safety, because you are a mobile massage therapist.
Open 24 hours,
right?
7 days a
Open
week.
24 hours, 7 days a week. Do you feel that it's conducive of a positive outcome when you say our service is 24 hours? Because there's certain times, there's certain hours where people should not be calling a masseuse over the house, because you could really be getting in yourself in trouble and compromising your own safety by showing up at somebody's house 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning to get a massage. Mm-hmm. That sounds like trouble to me. Have you guys thought about that?
Do you want me to answer, or do you want him to answer?
It's for either or.
Okay, I'm going to answer my perspective. My perspective for me, at first I was like, okay, sure, no problem, let's go. After going to a couple people's house, mainly it's men that generally call after a certain hour, and they don't want a male, they want a female. So me, okay, I'm gonna go. After a couple incidents, I'm like, I'm sorry, dear. I know this is our business. I know this is how we make money. But after a certain time, I'm no longer going. Especially after I had one customer say, I bet you no one knows where you're at. He lived down a really dark road. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I cut his massage short because he made me extremely uncomfortable.
Of course.
Now I do carry. So if I ever in a situation, I know how to protect myself.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say the business is bad, because not everybody is bad, because I used to be a nurse. Mm-hmm. So I might get off of work at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I might be really tired. My body might be hurting. Been at work for 18 hours. I want a massage. So that benefits them. Not everybody is a creepo. So for me, I try to, if it's a female, I'm fine. I'm okay. But if it's a male, I tend to be a little weary on going. I'll say, if I'm going, can you come with me? And he'll be like, okay, I'll come with you. All right, no problem. He may not come inside, but he's outside.
Of course.
And if I go by myself, I'll take a picture of where I'm at. I'll send my location. I'll say, hey, this is the person's first and last name.
You take precautions.
I take precautions.
Of course.
I'm always cautious. But like after,
because in this society right now, people are being snatched up, people are being drugged. You have to be incredibly careful. So let me ask you, with Green Socks, are you planning on expanding the business? Right now, it's just you two, correct?
Correct.
So do you plan on teaching other therapists, to bring them in your company to expand your business? In other words, you could bring people under the Green Socks mobile massages, and you can get 10 masseuses. Yes. Where, like you have some places, like there's a place in Los Angeles called Burke Williams, right? Mm-hmm. And they're franchised. They're everywhere. So Green Socks could actually hire the therapist, mm-hmm. right? And they work within your company, right? Your calls come in the same way you have a traveling nurse. Yes, sir. Your calls come in,
independent
contractors. And then,
right.
you send them the calls, right? That way, 3, 4, 5, 6x your businesses.
That is the goal.
I'm definitely open to that. And I personally, with finishing school and the companies coming in to recruit us, and the disrespect, I'm going to say, they offer as far as starting wages versus what they charge, I'm definitely interested in bringing in new therapists.
Yeah, because this is your business.
Expressing to them that you don't have to pimp yourself out.
That's right. And I know this very well because
definitely get a bigger portion.
Yeah, when I was in if anybody knows Burke Williams in LA, it's an amazing place. I love to get massages there, and I was a member. And this is quite a few years ago, almost 20 years ago. I started working with a therapist outside of the company, and I had no idea how much she was actually receiving.
Oh, wow.
And it's not inexpensive. Burke Williams is not inexpensive at all. Right. But when I found out how much she was being paid and she was the masseuse, I could not believe it. So what I stopped doing after maybe about 5 years, I just hired her directly. She was mobile and she would come to the house and give me the massages, and she would actually make the money that they would make, but I could not believe the amount that they were paying her for the amount that I was actually paying.
Well, with the companies recruiting us, just my thought process, if you go to a franchise and you pay them $100, for example, and I get $10 an hour, that's 10 times what I'm getting. So when I finished school, I would literally just go and talk to people. And if you say you have a membership at a local franchise, I would offer you an hour and say, pay me what you feel like it's worth. Because even if you give me half of what you pay them, that's still 5 times what they pay me. And so even then, you save money, I make more money. Everyone wins.
Well, what about a competitive edge? I mean, I'm just going to be an advocate over here and say be a competitive edge. I can pull up anywhere and go to one of the Asian massage places and get a massage for an hour, and they do deep tissue, and that's what I need, right? For $75. Don't you find it feasible for you to do the same exact thing? I mean, I think, look, you're going to the person's house, they don't have to leave home. You know, I don't know what your prices are.
You're paying for the convenience of being in your home.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean.
DoorDash, Uber Eats, any other delivery service, you think of what a number one at your favorite restaurant costs versus what you pay them to bring it to you.
Correct.
You can't put a price on
It's like a concierge service on top of
that.
that.
I agree.
Is priceless.
I agree. But what I'm saying is that these people, you drive up. I wasn't saying that those are your prices at all.
I understand. I understand. But I'm saying for someone to call me, for example, and say, I could go over here and get this massage for $75. You could go over there. You can get that massage. You can sit in traffic. And you can have a whole nother attitude.
That is correct.
After your massage.
That is
and
correct.
And you're not going to get the full hour also.
You can pay me a few more dollars. I come to your home. You aren't at home. So you can do whatever it is you want to do at home. That is not allowed in public places. For example, smoking cigarettes, you can't smoke anywhere. Not that I smoke or don't smoke. It's just an example of...
Well, not cigarettes.
Yeah. We saying it
like how he tiptoed around that. I'm not saying I do or I don't.
Yeah.
But to say you could pay $75 and go here, you could pay me $125. You don't have to leave your home. You get your actual hour massage, not 42 minutes. Because to say you go to massage such and such and get an hour massage, you don't ever get an hour massage.
That's right.
Because if you're to 10 o'clock and I'm 11 o'clock, where do you get your hour massage?
That's right. You don't get hour massages. They're normally 50-minute massages.
Correct.
And that's if the therapist don't need to use the restroom, run to the car, have a snack, so on and so forth. But our massage, you get an hour of actual massage. Not 42 minutes, not 50 minutes. You get an hour of massage.
And you get us to be
personal, you can get off the massage table, lock the door on my way out, and get immediately in the bed, and you get the full appreciation of your massage.
Now let me ask you this. Do you ever get calls for couple massages?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
We do couples.
We do forehand massages.
Quadruples, because it is 2022, so you got people in relationships with multiple people.
Come on. You get the threesome massages? You get the quadruple calls?
Yes.
We
tell us a story about that. Tell us a little story. We want to know.
You do parties?
We do parties.
Tell us.
It don't matter.
Tell us a story about.
You tell a story.
One time, a pleasure party or threesome massage. Tell us a story about that.
It wasn't necessarily a threesome massage, but it was a young man. He was involved with all 3 ladies, it sounds pretty snazzy. But I show up, I set up 2 tables, and I alternate body. And so I do 2 at a time. And afterwards, they did, I'm guessing, a group festivity.
But you're not there.
No.
So basically, first of all, it's great because you made more money there, right? Everybody got taken care of. They got their massages. They were relaxed to engage to do whatever it was that they wanted to do.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Correct.
But your part was to be the masseuse.
Right. And once we're done, we pack up, we leave.
And then you go.
Right.
But
Yeah.
we mentioned earlier that some people get aroused or excited by their massage. And so for us to go and do a couple's massage and arouse the couple and leave, that couple then go forward to have a wonderful evening
relationships they want.
because they're
Yeah.
both relaxed and
And they got the convenience
Excited.
of being at home.
Correct.
And how long have you been in business?
I finished school October 2020. And so
So 2 years you've been in business
Yes, sir.
now. That's beautiful. And so your business has been consistent?
it's been a little sporadic
It's been sporadic.
because
I would say within
everyone-
the last 6 months.
everyone doesn't have the finances to afford a massage once a month. And so that's understandable.
So
And
what would you say in terms of the consistency of your business, right? So I want you to tell our listeners out there why they should get a massage, the benefits of a massage, and why it's important to utilize some of their money that they earn to save it to get a massage. Because I know for me, every dollar that I made, I literally for years took out a percentage of that just for massages because it made me feel better. I thought better. I looked better. So I knew the importance of massaging. And so I made sure that a percentage of the money, anytime I made money, a portion of that went to being in a spa or having a massage. I want you to tell our listeners right now, I want you to tell them about your company and tell them about the importance of massaging.
Well, we are Green Socks
Socks
Mobile Massage. And for no other reason than treating yourself and appreciating yourself. Because you work 2 jobs
gotta
and you
love
do all
yourself.
this for the kids, for the family, for your loved one. When do you appreciate yourself?
Right.
And so, if for no other reason,
Self-preservation.
just for
about that?
self appreciation, and our slogan is "You deserve a massage." So that's on any T-shirts, any merchandise, anything we wear, because you see you deserve a massage, and it registers in your head like I do.
I do.
And I
Just
know
Deserve a
we
massage.
were
It
also
reduces
talking to
stress,
you.
It give you a longevity in your life. It get rid of toxins. It's good.
And you were talking about juicing
Yeah,
as well,
juicing.
right?
I believe in the whole holistic approach of massaging. It's not just massaging for me. It's a way of life. Massaging is a way of life. Juicing, eating, all of that, taking care of yourself so that you can look good, feel good. I was gonna say something else, but that's for personal, for your significant others. But I promise you, it's a way of life. It's a must. It's a must. You got to love yourself.
So do you educate people as you're massaging them about what they should eat
I
and what
do.
they should drink and the
Yes.
assistance? And
Yes.
a lot of people don't really know that after massage, you have to drink a lot,
A lot
of
of
water.
water. I do, and I say
Definitely got to replenish.
I don't care what else you do today. I need for you to drink adequate amount of water, please. I know you might think some wine has some water in it and whatever else, but I need for you to drink some water. Also, and then I go into a spiel of saying, hey, I juice. Our company, we're just starting juicing. This is what we do. Here's some pineapple juice and ginger. Taste this. This is a superfood. This also helps you. This is also a detox. This also cleanses your body because also massaging also gets rid of toxins. So what you're trying to do is excrete those toxins. So why not get rid of them? Why not?
Because they'll recycle through your
Yeah.
body, and you don't want that.
Look, please tell everybody how they can hire you, where to find your business. Tell everybody right
Yeah,
now.
I'll give it to you.
Well, if you Google Green Socks Mobile Massage, we have a few 5-star reviews, but we're also on Facebook, Instagram, or you can just go to greensocksmobilemassage.com.
This has been fantastic. You know, I love meeting people who are entrepreneurs and healers. And that's what you guys are. You're responsible for assisting people in healing, and massaging is one way you can do it.
I agree.
Massaging is
I agree.
absolutely one way you can do it. And I'm proud of you. I want your business to grow. So everybody patronize this business, Green Socks Mobile Massage. I am Darren DeWitt Henson,
And I'm Tari Henson.
and you've been grooved.